Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Wendy again from Chayatsuji Kimono. Just like with the koshihimo video, I wanted to cover a variety of Datejime today. I have a few laying here in front of me. However, there are some more out there that I currently don't have. However, I will provide some screenshots and links to, well, if you want to get them. So let's dive right into it. Some of these are quite traditional, some are a little bit more modern. Let's start off with the one right here. So this may be familiar to you. Now this is a Hakata ori or Genjogara Datejime. These are by far the most traditional ones out there. These are made of, there's just one fabric, usually made of silk. However, I believe there are some synthetic and linen version out there as well. I may have to look that up, but I believe there are. These also come in summer versions, however, this is just a regular one. These ones in particular are perfect for keeping your colors in place. They're so sturdy, they won't budge no matter what you do. Trust me, me being slightly tomboyish, I've tried, and these have kept my colors going for hours and hours on end, with the exception of one or two kimono, but the fabric of those is a little bit tricky. Other than that, these are great. A little bit downside is because they're so sturdy, because they just stay in place. If you have like a party or something that involves food, these may be a little bit restrictive, because, as I said, they keep the shape, they stay in place, and even a expanding stomach won't budge them. So just keep that in mind. But I highly recommend getting one of these. So the next up is what they call magic belt, because it's made out of Velcro and just elastic. I hope you can see right here, but as you can see how fluffy this part has been getting, it's well loved, and this is my go-to Datejime for my mannequin. I don't overly stretch it, but it keeps it in place for the time being, however long I have my mannequin dressed in the current ensemble. This one comes in a few different versions. Now I have this one, which I'll just put up a screenshot just now. This one is partially elastic, and it's made of this. It's just blank fabric, then it has two pieces of elastic on either side, and then just regular fabric to tie it. It's just another version of these. It's fairly modern, that again helps with expanding bodies, just adapting and not be as rigid, especially for those who have a little bit more sensitive areas around their stomach, which these elastic ones are perfect for. Now, this is not the only version that is out there. You have this kind of hybrid version of a Datejime and a accordion belt. Let me show you just now. So as you can see, it has these two clips which would be put on either side of the juban or the kimono in general. And then you have the Datejime and keep it in place. Not only the colors, as you would with any regular Datejime, but also just the way that they sit. So the width, rather than just having them put into place. I personally have never tried one of these. I have had one, like the previous screenshot that I showed you, just the regular elastic version aside from the one that I have, and I found it to be really comfortable actually. despite not having any sensitive areas of my body. So now let's get on to the next one. Now this one might be a forerunner of one of the more modern versions. This one, and I have to show you up close. Oop. As you can see, it has like a summer weave. I bought it a few years ago in one of those Kitsuke accessory bundles that Shine sold. I haven't used it that much as I prefer these Hakata ones. But you have these more modern versions. I'll show you just now. Like, it's made from this mesh fabric. It's also elastic, which is great. I'll show you a close-up. So you can see the mesh fabric right there. So that's obviously a summer one, because mesh, summer, you know, having being able to breathe. So this pink one might be a forerunner of that particular Datejime. As I said, I haven't used it that much, and it will probably be off to someone else before or after this video comes up. I don't know when these videos will be uploaded, as I don't really have that much need for it, actually. But it's kind of niche thing to see that there are summer versions out there as well. So next up you have this Datejime, which has like a stiffer, I should say, part in the middle. So I have this just regular fabric here, and then this stiff part, yeah, you can see it ending right there, which kind of acts both as a Datejime and an obi-ita, like both versions at the same time. So at the end I'll just post demos of all these different ones. With this one, it's just like it's a 2-in-1, as with the corner belt one. So yeah, I don't have to use another item, which is quite handy, especially in summer. The less items you have to use, the better. So personally, this is not my favorite, but it is really handy getting the obi sit really smooth on you. So as I said, I believe from the way the fabric feels, this is synthetic, but like I said, you have silk, synthetic, you have elastic, the mesh ones. There are even asa ones which contain linen. So you have tons and tons of different fabrics there. Now, the last ones that I wanted to show you are these rubber ones. Now this one is wider, like it's double the width. Both are these rubber ones. Again, these do keep an incredible job at keeping the colors in place because of the rubber, and it really helping to stick it. I should say it almost stick to the kimono or juban, depending on which one you prefer to use it for. I would say the downside with these is that they get hot after a while because of the body heat. So for that, I don't really recommend wearing these in summer because you might feel a little bit too hot and therefore uncomfortable. But they do a really good job. Now some of these are slightly stretchy. I have had ones that were not. Like I said, these with a couple, like these 4 will be off to someone else before or after the video, depending on when it goes up. But yeah, like I said, these ones and this one and the Hakata one, I'd just say these 4 do a pretty good job at keeping the colors in place. Now with the more elastic ones, like these do come in XL versions. Not all may be able to. You may be able to buy in bigger sizes, because at some point there just is no more fabric left, and with these elastics you can make them in fit a little bit better, I guess. So that is pretty much it. I will leave you again with some demos of how these are used, and I will hope to see you next time. Bye guys!